Hey there, Scott with Seaman Custom Builds. In this video, I'm going to compare Makita's track saw with Makita's cordless circular saw using the guide rail attachment and determine what additional value do you get out of the track saw versus a do-it-all circular saw. So first off, a couple differences. This track saw has a 6.5 inch blade. The circular saw is a 7 1/4 inch, so right there we already have a little bit of a bonus towards the circular saw, extra depth of cut. Both have dust collection ports. From experience, and I'll demonstrate, the track saw is really good with that. The circular saw it's better than nothing, but it's not like the track saw with the enclosed guard. Setting the depth on the track saw is a little easier than setting the depth on the circular saw, but also they both have that component. Setting the tilt of the blade, again, a little easier on the track saw than it is on the circular saw, but they both have that option as well. This is a corded model versus a cordless. That doesn't really matter. You can get this one in the cordless as well. And then let's get up close and look at how they mount on the track. That'll make the big difference for this. So first up, the track saw, obviously it's made for this track. When the blade drops down, it is right on the rubber strip. So when you're lining up your cut to get ready, you put the edge of the strip on your mark. The saw is going to cut right on that, and that's how it was designed. For the circular saw, I bought this $40 attachment to use for the track. Slides in. What I really like is I can use this saw for more projects, whereas the track saw, it's really dedicated to the track. So let's drop the guard down and see how this lines up. You notice when it gauges on the track, but it doesn't line up. It has to offset for this blade guard. So you're about 1.25 inches off the track. Yes, you can still guide it on the track, but you're not going to be on that splinter guard. So that's going to be a caveat. Let's test them out. All right, so first up we'll test the corded track saw. As you can see, a nice straight cut. It was easy to line up. Not a lot of dust till we get to the end, just a little bit of blow off. Cutting on the foam makes a huge difference. If you don't know that trick, go for that. And now the circular saw. All right, so as you can see, still had a really good cut, nice straight. That offset would be a little bit of a pain to set up if you did a lot of track saw cuts. Why would you pick this one instead of this one? I guess my opinion would be, if you're not doing a lot of track saw work, you don't do a lot of sheet good breakdown, it's occasionally a part of what you do. It's nice to have it in the shop kind of thing. But you do use a circular saw for other activities. I think this easily can do the same job. You're going to have a little more dust. The setup, marking the line right, it's going to be a little bit tougher. If you do a lot of sheet good breakdowns, the track saw, whether corded or cordless, definitely would be the preference for those activities. So hopefully you found this side-by-side comparison helpful for making a decision on, do you need a track saw? If you have one, is it worth buying the circular saw and swapping them out? And figuring out which direction you're going through shop. Dust is going to be the biggest issue. So remember, don't just build, create.
If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell for new video notifications, like, comment, and share. There's also a link below to any tools or products used during this video.